Two of the best-selling Tudor watches at Exquisite Timepieces is the Tudor Black Bay and the Tudor Pelagos. At first glance, these watches appear to be very similar, but upon closer examination, they offer two very different Tudor dive watch experiences. During the course of this video, I'll discuss specs, styling, history, as well as throw in some of my own observations so you can get a better understanding of what these two dive watches really stand for. As always, you can go to exquisitettimepieces.com to secure these Tudors, brand new, authentic, and authorized, shipped straight to your doorstep. Let's dive in. Tudor's background in the watchmaking space is undeniable. It's among some of the most entry-level enthusiast knowledge that Rolex founder Hans Wilsdorf started Tudor brand to bring the quality and innovation of Rolex without typical luxury watch premiums. Being born from one of the most famous, desirable, and followed watch brands gives Tudor an edge in the watch space most brands take decades to build. But in the specific context of tool and dive watches, Tudor has also proven itself underwater and on the battlefield for the latter half of the 20th century. The earliest example of Tudor diver pedigree is the Tudor Oyster Prince Reference 7928. This 1964 production model was specifically chosen by the U.S. Navy for its robustness and moderate price point. The French Marine Nationale would famously adopt an Oyster Prince in 1975, and it would cease service into the 1980s. As such, legendary stories follow the legendary wearers, as Tudor defended its reputation by defending civilizations. Today, Tudor divers old and new still retain their pedigree of toughness and see favor with veterans, military historians, and active duty watch enthusiasts all over the world. However, the Tudor divers of today take two very different approaches to their spot in the luxury watch market. Up for comparison in this video is the Tudor Black Bay 58 and the Tudor Pelagos. Even though they come in many colors and sizes, I've pulled both in blue and in relatively close sizes for the video's sake. Starting with the Tudor Black Bay 58, the specs are as follows. 39mm stainless steel case and bracelet, 20mm lug width, the in-house produced MT5402 chronometer caliber, 70 hours of power reserve, 200 meters of water resist, the standard for most divers, aluminum bezel, domed sapphire crystal, and finally, a price point of $4,500, offering quite a bit of value in the sub-$5,000 category of dive watches. The Tudor Pelagos offers a more tool-tastic approach to the spec sheet. 42mm titanium and steel case, offering a lightweight wearing experience despite being noticeably larger than the Black Bay 58. A 22mm lug width. The in-house MT5612 chronometer movement, while almost identical in specs like 70 hours of power reserve, offers a date function unlike the Black Bay's time-only format. The Pelagos bezel is constructed of ceramic instead of aluminum and is loomed to cater to the needs of divers. Speaking of catering to divers, the Pelagos upgrades water resistance to 500 meters, as well as having a gas escape valve located at the 9 o'clock side of the case. These upgrades to material and specs are not free, however, with the Pelagos commanding $5,600 at the time of recording, $1,100 of increase over the Black Bay 58. Already, we can start to see what categories the Black Bay 58 and the Tudor Pelagos sort themselves into. In the spirit of military heritage, Tudor divers address their history in two very different ways. The Tudor Black Bay 58 undoubtedly carries more of the Oyster Prince design DNA. Its stainless steel case construction is a staple of the collection. While sharing a snowflake-shaped hour hand, a sword-shaped minute hand, and a diamond second hand with the Pelagos, the Black Bay 58 keeps it classic with rounded indices, a thinner case, and assuring heft of steel. Domed sapphire crystal and a singular lume pip at the 12 o'clock, offering a look and wearing experience much more reminiscent of the Tudor and Rolex Submariners of days past. The moderate price point ensures the same value proposition that attracted world militaries to the brand in the first place. In the same vein, Tudor divers of the mid to late 20th century represented the cutting edge of hard-use tool watches for operators internationally, and the Pelagos continues this lineage by offering 21st century evolutions rather than 20th century homages. The titanium construction lightens up the wrists of those at the tip of the spear, where every moment and movement counts. The square indices offer a decidedly modern take on the analog diver. The loom ceramic bezel and gas escape valve, along with the 500 meters of water resist, offers a compelling package for active saturation divers, which is difficult to do at this price point. The date function and quick adjustment class offers convenience not found on the Black Bay 58. To support these claims, it's worth noting that active duty and retired military and first responder subcommunities hold a shared affinity for the watch today, even going as far to order Pelagos watches from Tudor with unit insignias engraved on casebacks. Or Tudor releasing fixed spring bar Pelagos models specifically to comply with US and French military specifications. It continues to uphold the mission of the original Oyster Prince should you, the wearer, desire or need a watch for a demanding profession or hobby, offering an ownership experience that adds you to the latest chapter in a long history of bravery, toughness, and practicality. But let's be real here. Today, modern Tudor divers are not common institutionally. And by that, I mean that world militaries now usually reach for cheaper, more accurate, mass-produced tool watches, and many times with features more reminiscent of computers than watches. In modern commercial and military diving, wristwatches usually take the back seat in dives, serving as a backup in the event the information-rich and mission-critical diving computer fails. This is precisely where the Black Bay 58 states its case. Most people, especially those with more than $1,000 to spend on a wristwatch, will not need the gas escape valve, the extra 300 meters of water resistance, and the enhanced toughness and weight savings of titanium, or even, at that matter, a watch that can withstand some of the most physically demanding tasks on Earth, in which, at its current specs, the Black Bay 58 is much more than capable. The advantage comes in having all the history and pedigree, but in this classic, timelessly elegant, slim and refined package that will look sharp under the cuff of a suit or with your favorite t-shirt, still with the specs required to withstand the lifestyle of serious athletes and adventurers. Should classiness and versatility be among your biggest needs as a watch buyer, the Black Bay 58 is very humbly a one-watch solution. Tell me in the comments which watch you would pick and why. If you have made your choice and are ready to take the next step into owning either one of these legendary dive watches, go to exquisitettimepieces.com. Or check out the contact information in the description to get in touch with our top-rated team who can help you with every single step of the Tudor buying process. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss a single watch review just like this one. I'm Matt from Exquisite Timepieces. Thank you for your time.